without this water. And then I'm gonna put it in this. Ta-da! Campsite. Almost left without showing where our tent was last night. I think we only went.
View of the mountains too.
Yeah, it was a nice flat spot. We had a family of coyotes all night. One was pretty cool. One night, I thought you had like you're playing something on your phone.
Yeah.
And I looked at you, and you're like, "Those are coyotes." And I was like, "They're right next to us. Where are they?" And they were close. I don't know how close, but there's mountains all the way around us. I'm shocked we had reception this morning. Oop, there's snow on those mountains. Those are the ones we have to go back and do because we can't really do it with a foot of snow. And we did about 7.5, almost 8 yesterday. It wasn't very much, but for us, we haven't been hiking in a while. We have to get our bodies used to it again, and getting used to the dry desert is different too, huh? It's very, very dry. Everything's dry. Your nose is dry. Everything's dry, and you're breathing in a lot of dirt. I had 4, and you had 5 or 6. You had 6 liters of water, which is incredibly heavy. Anyway, we have about 6 miles left to get to the water source. And all the water sources are supposed to be there, but it doesn't always mean they are. So we're crossing our fingers that we have. After that, there's another 4 miles, right? To the next water source that's possibly there. And then 2 miles after that, we know there's water there. So,
We just bank on the good ones.
yeah, the ones that we know have always been full. We've checked all the comments and they've always been full. Those ones we're kind of banking on. But sometimes they, like at road crossings or dirt road crossings where people go four-wheeling, those four-wheeler people, because it has to be four-wheeler, put water in there, so, for us. And sometimes they have snacks and foods and things like that. So we're not banking on any of those things. We're just trying to organize ourselves to get to each water source. So we will carry more than normal, probably.
Well, we've been seeing a bunch of sticks kind of piled up. And so we're assuming that some critter brings these sticks back to this little rock outcropping that people have made. And he uses it for a shelter. And I don't know what the sticks are for, but we've seen a couple places like that. So along the trail, you see all these things, lots of stuff that wants to stick you. You got these little thorny things here. Even some of these thicker grasses will kind of grab onto you. And of course, you got your assorted cacti. That's a cholla. Not real spiny right now, but the golden ones were just earlier too. But yeah, you can see all these thorny things. So luckily, if you stay in the middle of the path, you have a chance. This is quite interesting. We've got a teddy bear cholla growing in the midst of this thorn bush or tree. I don't know if that's the white thorn acacia or not, but interesting. I wonder if he'll win out in the long run. Same thing here, just a few steps ahead. There's a barrel cactus amongst this thorn. I got a feeling the barrel cactus is going to win. I guess it's whoever gets the biggest first claims the space. All right, gotta catch up to my wife. Well, this is something you don't see a lot. This baby is laying on its side, so somehow that tree must have pushed it over. I'm guessing. I'm surprised. It's bigger than the tree, but I don't know. Unless something just knocked it over. Anyways, that barrel cactus is still alive. It's just growing sideways. You can still see Mount Lemmon in the background, Oracle Ridge. I'm gonna go this way. Kind of go through a big washout coming pretty soon. That's the thing about the desert is it doesn't get a lot of water, but the water creates a lot of these different washes, and so you're going up and down all the time. It's a cool little gate. I like the little markers they make. It's pretty neat that they actually kind of want to incorporate it in the trail. And no cows going over that. This is cool. Looks like someone's eating a little bit of it. Oh, there's bunnies. Look at the bunnies. They're running ahead of you. One's to the left of you now. They're running around. Show them food. Stop for a break.
Look at these cholla. It's like a cholla forest.
So there's actually a little flat spot here. And no
So our snack is...
pricklies too much, but you can see Mountain Lemon in the background.
Oh yeah, we would have gone over that if we didn't. Not going through the snow.
What do we got to eat?
We got Duke's.
Smoked shorty sausages.
They're really good.
Got them on sale at the gas station.
Half off.
So half off, yeah. So that's a good buy. And ate some M&Ms. It's, what time is it? 10 o'clock? 9:30, 10? I don't know. But it's still cool up here, so.
That was nice.
In about 6 weeks, when most hikers be coming through here, it's going to be scorching. But
Hot.
well, definitely got some burrowing animals around here. That's big. Oh, this ain't your normal squirrel. I don't know what it is. It's huge. Get out of there. Should I stick my hand in there and see what it is? Nothing sticking the head out.
There's a lot of washes in the desert, especially if it's mountainous. And this is just beautiful sand. I mean, you could sleep here if it didn't rain. But
Did you see that building over there?
no. What building?
There's a building right south of the front. Look at where that road goes down a little bit.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, look at these mountains.
Kind of traverse this, and then we still got to go. I don't know which way we're going still. It's crazy wood. This is a good example. Oh yeah, it's really hard. I thought I could push it in like a sponge, but it's super hard. That's so cool. A little bit of a boulder field here. We'll have a sitting rock. Alright, made it to a gate, which is cool. It definitely looks like we're going down from here. It's pretty good climb up. Should go down to the water in a second. Different view of over here. Definitely heading down. Oh, we made it to the water tank. Slightly off the trail, but we need water. So, we'll check it out a little. We're just going to rest here for quite a bit. And then we'll get water.
I was looking at this. It's by the water tank over there. It looks like an old trough that they no longer can use. The cement just crumbled away, but it's all gated in. And then this is where the cows must come get their water in this area. Very interesting. And if I guess a cow is sick, they can put her in here, give her medicine, because it does close all the way up. They have salt licks. That's a mineral. And there's a salt one over there. So they have to come up and get their minerals. But they do usually go away to eat. There's the gate. And then we're just sitting and having some water and making dinner here where the water is so we can dry camp tonight without having to worry about having extra water for cooking. All right. The things you do in the desert so that you don't die of dehydration. Get the water out. Just gotta dip it way down. I mean, I'm happy that that thing fits. I mean, that it reaches it. I'm thankful to the farmers who have to water their cows. Otherwise, this would not be doable without this water. And then I'm gonna put it in this. Ta-da! All right, so this is a new filter. We got it so we could back flush it because the one we have is not very easily back flush if you don't have a lot of excess water. And we really do like the Katahdin better, but I'm sorry, the Katahdin. The Katahdin better. This one is perfect for the desert because then you back flush it and you clean out. It takes out all the crap that's in it in your filter. I mean,
usually with that bag too.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a lot going on. But it's way lighter than what we used to carry and it works just fine. Plus we're taking a rest, taking a little siesta. Whew, in the desert. In the shade. It's cold in the shade and hot in the sun. There's no in between. It's cold and then hot. Right, babe? It's just like feast or famine.
Yep.
Either freeze to death or dying of heat exhaustion. Alright, this is crazy. As far as the eye can see, you can see no one, nothing, not even any cows. Lots of cactus though. I'm crazy because I'm like, there's nobody out here. Like if we get hurt, we're screwed. We did see people. We saw people yesterday and today. Today we saw a couple, two ladies that were hiking, and they were just hiking from one trailhead. They had a four-wheel land on one car and then four-wheel land to the other one, and they did like 14 miles or something. And then yesterday we saw a guy hiking, and today we saw 2 or 3 guys on like ATVs, so that makes me feel a little bit better. So yeah, if you're thinking about doing this, there are people. And this is not the season to hike it. We're hiking winter. So during the spring, there'll be a lot more people. Not a lot more people, but there'll be more people. Cholla everywhere. Oh, there's a Palo Verde. It's a beautiful tree. It's got a green trunk. We had a big rain. We didn't, but Arizona had a big rain a couple weeks ago. And it helped all these Palo Verdes and a lot of other things get green. But look at all that. I had to take a picture of all these Palo Verdes. They're so green. Like I said, there was a rain last week or so. And it was really, really torrential rain. They got a lot of inches. So these things are greening up. They think it's summer. They think it's spring. I don't know. No flowers, so the flowers haven't been...